from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. DA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thanks. Star players move around more than ever, it seems, but guys like Damian Lillard are emulating legends like Dirk Nowitzki, who stayed put in Dallas his whole career. Dame said, "I'm not loyal to a fault. I'm loyal to the person that I am. I want this city to feel what it's like winning the championship after such a long time." Kevin?
He stays working and stays true. David, thank you. Here's what Portland has lined up on their schedule. On Wednesday, they'll face off against Paul George and the Los Angeles Clippers. Then on Friday, they'll take on Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Guard spots filled by Lillard and McCollum. Jones is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Nurkic in at the 5 down low. And for the Lakers, Caldwell Pope and LeBron fill out the wings. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Marc Gasol, and it's Schroeder in at the point guard position. Not many teams have the personnel, Greg, to work the ball through the post, but that's what we're going to see plenty of tonight. These two teams can do it.
No doubt, Kevin. It can really add a dimension to your offense, and it creates different rotations defensively, especially when you've got someone down low that's going to demand a double team. And so I'm interested to see, in essence, some old school basketball in terms of how teams rotate out of that post.
I am too. Now here's James following the miss by C.J. McCollum. Gasol, a screen on McCollum. Tipped away. It's stolen by Jones. McCollum dishes to Nurkic. Over James. That shot missing, so the Lakers will take it the other way. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Portland.
Yeah, some history here, though. Of course, they won that first-round series in last year's playoffs and ended up sending them packing.
Oh, constantly knocking on the defense's door. I like the way Kuzma plays in attack mode.
It's his first trip to the line.
And he shot 74 from the line a season ago.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. When Kuzma first entered the league, the Lakers were a rebuilding team. Now, Greg, he's one of the more experienced pieces on this team.
And Kuzma's made the most of it, switching to a learning role, tries to absorb as much as he can from the vets, and he does everything he can to pick their brain and improve on those little things in terms of championship caliber basketball.
And both free throws good for Kuzma.
And many people are high on Kuzma, an all-around player with a promising future given his impressive skill set.
Lillard finds Nurkic. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. Misses off the left iron. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Jones, the pass to Covington. And the rejection by James.
Oh, you got to be cautious around James. He's always on the hunt to swat away shots. Defense in your rear view may be closer than they appear.
Nurkic with the block. McCollum kicks to Nurkic. Lillard outside. There's the triple. Portland again missing. Kuzma outside. Nurkic against Schroeder. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Excellent court awareness. James has always had terrific instincts as a playmaker.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Lillard from outside. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Schroeder outside. basket counts. Schroeder's got his second bucket tonight.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Now here's Lillard.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Caldwell Pope passes to Schroeder. Caldwell Pope with a screen for Schroeder. From downtown, trains the three-pointer. Schroeder's got 7.
And you can learn a lot by watching him operate in their offense.
Here's McCollum. Now the dish to Lillard. Sinks the three-pointer.
Lillard's not going to let you get away with that. He wants those 3 points back, and he gets them quick.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. The shot's good from Gasol.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now here's McCollum. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Covington kicks to McCollum. To the paint. Kicks it out to Covington. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Shot clock at 6. McCollum fires from way outside. Rebound the Lakers.
You got to give him credit for his confidence. I mean, he hasn't hit a single shot this quarter, but he still keeps firing.
And LeBron James still the face of the league as he goes into his mid-30s. The impact he's had on this sport is really immeasurable.
Come on, G.A. I mean, he's one of the most recognizable athletes in the
break.
world. I mean, it's scary to think that LeBron can still turn it on and take over when he needs to. And you know what? Playoff LeBron is a very real thing.
First free throw is good. Greg, obviously, we're early on here. We already have seen some second-year players looking much more improved over their rookie year.
I mean, if you put in the work, you're not guessing as much. And listen, the fact that you now have gone through the season, you've got a better sense of who you are and what you can do out on the floor. I know I cut way back on my turnovers at the start of my second year, and you go into the offseason with specific goals and areas where you want to improve.
You think there's more growth between your first and second year than any other 2 years in your career?
You could make that case, no doubt about it, because that's you're still thinking you can be one of the all-time greats no matter who you are at that stage, and so you tend to put in a little more emphasis in terms of improvement.
Now LeBron, after the missed 3 from Damian Lillard. For the 3, rebounded by McCollum.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Offensive rebound and finished off by Nurkic.
Well, when you see the hard-working mentality of Nurkic, I mean, love how assertive he is on the offensive boards.
Gasol setting the pick for James. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
All right, it's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
You know, even though LeBron doesn't go 100% every minute of every game in the season, GA, he still knows when to turn it on.
And for someone at his age, that is something you have to know how to do. You can see when LeBron kicks it into that next gear. Can't keep it on all the time, but he's still able to take over when he needs to.
In many ways, he feels like he's playing his best ball right now when you talk about LeBron James.
And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. 7-point differential. Now here's McCollum. Really played well against Houston in his last outing.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. From deep LeBron. And the rebound by Nurkic.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Anthony sets the pick for Lillard. And the 3 off target. Los Angeles leading by 5. Jacks up a 3. Tries again. And it's finished off by Schroeder as he lays it in. Schroeder's got 9 points.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, that's what's frustrating because you did the job defensively to get the stop, and then you gave it right back.
Now, here's Nurkic. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Gasol's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. LeBron against Jones. It's Gasol missing.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Oh, I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
Oh, they keep the ball out of the cylinder, but pick up a foul in the process. 2 shots at the line.
Oh, look at the fearlessness of McCollum. Smaller guard who's willing to get whacked when he's going to the rack.
And McCollum on the floor, all business. Off the court, he's a very outspoken player, very colorful guy. And Greg, you were saying you see a future in media for him when he stops playing.
No doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, McCollum spoke up quickly about the seriousness of the virus when they were playing. He's very knowledgeable and shares what's on his mind. A media position after he's done playing is a very real possibility if he chooses to.
And he makes the first.
You know, if you got game, you got game. And we're starting to see more players come from small schools and go on to become special talents like McCollum. You don't see it too often, but it's definitely start to happen. Shows you what happens when you put in the work.
And the Lakers making a change here. Harrell's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them. James with it. His last outing, he had 18 points. Schroeder outside. Back to LeBron. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Jusuf Nurkic.
James is such a powerful player. Amazing at how he draws contact on the way up.
He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. The Lakers making a switch here. Horton Tucker's checked in. Portland also making some changes. Enes Kanter comes in for Jusuf Nurkic. And Hood subbed in for Jones. And the second free throw, good. Trailblazers trail by 6. Lillard looking around. Got a piece of it. Schroeder outside. Here's James. Nails the baby hook. James has got 7 points.
The biggest fear any opponent has, I mean, watching LeBron go to work inside, I mean, you know what the results are going to be.
Lillard dishes to McCollum. Back to Lillard. The 3. No good. And the Lakers take it the other way.
I don't know if it's been the main factor, but this off night has definitely been one factor here.
Passes to Schroeder. Over McCollum. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Lakers leading by 8. Pass to Horton Tucker. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Outside Hood. The pass to Kanter. Outside Anthony. They get it back. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
All right, a chance to check out numbers for McCollum. He had a strong showing last season. He put up about 22 points a game, 4 assists and 4 rebounds. When you have a shooter like him off the bench, it makes scoring so much easier for the bench.
Yeah, when he's taking on the scorer's role for that second unit, then the others can go focus on what they naturally do best.
And And the first one at the line is good.
Well, known for his unique personality, Cantor also remains a solid role player, someone his teammates enjoy playing with.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles, Markieff Morris is checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Matthews comes in for James. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dennis Schroeder. And then for the Trailblazers, Trent's checked in. And it's Simons in for Lillard. And Cantor drops them both. And Caruso's got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. 6-point lead. There's a screen. Here's Harrell. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down. Well, you know, teams look for +6s, players whose wingspans exceed their height by a half foot. Montrezl Harrell is a 6'7" player with a 7'4" wingspan. If you're struggling with the math, ladies and gentlemen, that's a +9.
That's good from Harrell. And between his length and his athleticism, Montrezl Harrell well suited for that role of small ball center, Greg, in today's NBA.
Yeah, I mean, he's fearless. Even giving up a few pounds, a few inches, he'll go right at you and making steady improvements as a rebounder year over year. Looking now at some numbers from Montrezl Harrell. Last season, he played outstanding. 9th in shooting percentage, and he's a shot blocker as well. Top 20 in that category last season. Great timing and challenges at the rim.
And, you know, back to his tremendous efficiency shooting last season, top 10 in the league, his dead-eye shooting creates so many opportunities for that offense. The first one falls. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one, every time.
And here is Harrell. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. Caruso from outside off the mark. Trailblazers trail by 7. Here's Simons. Pass to Trent. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Simons. 6 to shoot. Here's the 3. They get the rebound. Passes it to Trent. Missed it, even after all those chances. Outside Matthews. Pass to Caruso. Kicks to Harrell. No good there. Good work defensively by Anthony. Here's Simons. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He'd better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Lakers.
Well, they've carried out a great game plan in the paint so far, working it down low a lot and getting high percentage looks.
And they've also got a big boost in the early going tonight with their productivity at the free throw line. Really a sign of aggression.
That's good from Cantor. That one misses. Marc Gasol is checked in for the Lakers. Here's Simons. He takes it in, and it goes down 2 points.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
The pass to Horton Tucker. And here's Matthews from the arc. Rebounded by Anthony. Trailblazers trail by 4. Trent passes to Canner. Here's Simons. Portland moving the ball around. Trent. No good from outside.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Matthews driving the lane. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt. And Simons has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. Anthony down low. Morris is there.
I thought that one was going to go down. The mid-range jumpers, oh, man, that's usually a bunny with the D playing soft like that.
Caruso, the pass to Matthews. To the right side. And there's the foul. We're going Alex Caruso. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense. They anticipated the play and got there first.
Trailblazers trail by 6. Here's Simons. Pass to Canner. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Drafted 3rd overall for a reason. I mean, Kanter has a variety of go-to moves in the lane.
Gasol setting the pick for Matthews. Over Trent. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. The Blazers on offense. Trailing by 4. Passes it to Anthony. 29 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Trent gets the bucket.
It was just a mystery what the defense was doing there. You never want to give him that much space outside the three-point line.
Caruso kicks to Matthews. Into the lane. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far.
Come get it. Come get it.
Anthony taking his time here. From 13, the putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Trailblazers lead by 1.
What hustle on display. Encouraging to see Hood working hard to keep plays alive on the glass.
At the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Trailblazers lead by 1. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. A little bit earlier, we had a chance to chat with Kyle Kuzma, who loves playing alongside so much talent.
You know, for me, it's super cool just to learn, sit back, watch, but also compete against these guys. You know, that's something that I want to do. So to be around those guys and be in the foxhole with those guys is, it's pretty incredible.
Well, Kuzma Greg has certainly learned a lot, proficient at the offensive end, and adding more to his game every day.
Yeah, I mean, he's been focused on improving the defense and rebound.
Oh, wow!
Nice! And James simply one of the best dunkers in NBA history, I have to say. Highly creative in how he throws it down.
McCollum outside. And the rejection by James. Caldwell Pope with it. Now Covington defending. Caldwell Pope passes it to LeBron. Back to Caldwell Pope. 6 on the shot clock. Great D that time from Nurkic. Portland trailing here. McCollum passes to Covington. Back to McCollum. Here's Nurkic, and there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Caldwell Pope outside. Pass to Kuzma. Nurkic against Harrell. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Lillard. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. James outside. Harrell, a screen on Covington. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And last season, Lillard doing more playmaking than prior years, a career high in assists for him.
Well, we all know that Dame can score whenever he wants to, but this team is better when he's setting others up. Lillard knows that. I expect him to continue to spread the ball around.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, LeBron. Greg, I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. And fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
And the rejection by LeBron. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
And Caldwell Pope can be a volume 3-point shooter, meaning when he gets a lot of attempts from there, he can fill it up from downtown.
McCollum finds Lillard. On the wing, Jones. Kicks it out to Lillard. Drives to the hoop.
Oh, it's easy to forget about Lillard's hops. I mean, this guy has some sick dunks up his sleeve.
Covington against James. Harrell setting the pick for James.
And Yusuf Nurkic, missing a whole calendar year not too long ago, was still involved with the team during that stretch and was a fixture on their bench.
Yeah, shout out to my boy Nurkic, but hey, bro, you had some wild shirts on the sideline. I couldn't even watch the game. You was over there dizzying cats up, but I know you were doing your thing, but he would use clothing to call out other players, teams, and commentators. Nurkic doesn't mince words, and I'm glad he's back and playing.
Free throw good, LeBron.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for Portland. It's a 3-point game. They're off to battle the Clippers after this game as they'll be playing at the Staples Center. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stand.
He keeps working on the 3-point line. I mean, that's his 3rd triple of the game, 1st in the quarter.
Harrell, a screen on Lillard. Here's Schroeder. Nurkic with the block.
His coaches and teammates like this type of energy. Nurkic demonstrating that he could be an anchor on the defense.
Lillard from outside. Add another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
James, the bounce pass. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Here are the top distributors from last season. These guys always seem to find the open man. LeBron James, number 1, and, of course, Damian Lillard.
And really two terrific distributors. I mean, the first thing you look for in a teammate is the ability to get you the ball, and they both have that down to a T.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. And both free throws good for Harrell. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Three-pointer, Lillard. Rebound, the Lakers.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Lillard from outside gets the three-pointer to fall. Lillard's got 17.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Harrell, a screen on Covington. LeBron drives in. Kuzma. It's good on the putback.
Masterful at timing. When to go after offensive rebound. Kuzma excels at getting the right positioning.
Driving to the basket. And Lillard gets it to go.
He's putting the hammer down. Dominant quarter for him, trying to push out that lead.
The Lakers have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Greg, as a point guard, what is it you like to see from that position on the floor?
I think first and foremost, leadership. It's so valuable at that spot. And you know, you always got to have your head high because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and enthusiasm. So, you know, the typical stuff about organizing the offense and setting the tone on the defensive end, that stuff's important as well. But so much of how you carry yourself out on the floor when you deal with adversity and you know that you're going to, it is really paramount.
Harrell finds James. Lakers working the ball around now. Caldwell Pope passes to Kuzma. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Schroeder. And it's off from three-point range. Portland leading. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. A wide open look here for Kuzma. Here's Harrell, and Harrell slams it in.
The dogged intensity Harrell has is just insane. And he uses all this energy to his advantage, particularly on the glass.
Nurkic a screen on Caldwell Pope. Lillard attacking, makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
And he delivers another blow. Something's gotten into him this quarter. He's carrying them offensively.
The pass to Harrell. Pass to Kuzma. Harrell a screen on Lillard. Lock at 6. Nurkic with the block. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Nurkic. Shot clock at 3. He was all alone on that one. Schroeder's got the game tied up here for the Lakers. The Trailblazers have gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter, up over 50%. McCollum finds Lillard. Looking to get it going, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
All right, a chance to check out the stats for Lillard. Coming off a terrific season. Last season put up about 30 points a game, 8 assists and 4 rebounds. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Yeah, it gives you something you really can rely on going into every game. And you can also work off of him to look to create for others.
That free throw, no good. No luck that time either. And it's Kuzma with the ball for Los Angeles. Schroeder passes to LeBron. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Kanter's checked in.
One shot.
Trailblazers trail by 3. Covington a screen on Schroeder. Lillard the pass to Kanter. And here's McCollum for 3. The shot falls for only his second bucket, 2 for 9.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Passes it to Horton Tucker. Harrell trying to free himself up. And the Lakers with another miss. The Trailblazers have gone 8 of 13 in the second quarter, well above the 50% mark from the field. And Lillard kicks to Kanter. Pass to Lillard. From deep. Horton Tucker with the rebound. LA's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. LeBron's shot is good.
Now, I thought maybe the D would figure him out as the game went along. Looks like he's figured them out in this first half.
Cullen passes to Kanter. LeBron against McCollum.
His offense has been non-existent tonight. It's really hurting him.
And the 3 ball is good.
Oh, this is the kind of ball movement they want to get from Kanter. Scan the floor, and when you spot the open man, get it to him.
Here's Schroeder, and Covington sends it back. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. Wesley Matthews checked in for LeBron. And a switch here also for Portland. Anthony's checked in. And here's Morris for 3. And Kanter pulls it down. Kanter's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. McCollum dishes to Lillard. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense. Well, you look at the career that Dame Lillard has had so far. Taken 6th in the 2012 draft out of Weber State, a small school, but this guy became a franchise player immediately for the Blazers.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. And Lillard kicks to McCollum. A three-pointer off the mark.
He's lucky his teammates have picked up the slack for him. I mean, his shooting has been horrific.
And thinking of Lillard, the numbers over his career are incredible.
And Lillard found his strength as a shooter, and boy, did he exploit it. He's been averaging 20 points per game almost his entire career, and he's kept adding to his game as one of the elite players in our league.
Here's Lillard. The shot that time, not on target. Great D that time from Dennis Schroeder. Matthews passes to Schroeder. Lillard with it, now guarded by Schroeder. And it's Lillard missing. LA's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. And there's the call on Montrezl Harrell. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Some changes for the Lakers. Marc Gasol's checked in for Harrell, and it's Alex Caruso in for Dennis Schroeder. Portland trailing here. Simons surveying the D. Takes it inside, and down it goes, jamming that one home. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Matthews passes to Caruso.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Come on, you can't be selfish. You got to be willing to make the next pass. Otherwise, you're just predictable.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Morris. Here's Simons. Takes a three. Here's Cantor. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. They get Marc Gasol.
It was great to see Cantor's willingness to bang and bump down low. He brings so much toughness to his team.
He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game.
It was a little bit of a battle for him all season long. Last year, only shooting about 71%.
And the first one drops. And looking back at what was a stellar career, Greg, if there was one thing you could have done differently, do you have anything on your mind?
You know, I would have loved to have had the opportunity to finish my career in New York. That was a special place, a special time. Unfortunately, that didn't transpire, but that's the one thing that stands out. That and obviously not winning a championship.
I can understand both of those.
Yes.
Right side Matthews. Down low, intercepted. Here's Trent. 5 points in the game.
When the D forgets about him on the perimeter, they're playing with fire. Lucky they don't get burned here.
Now the pass to Horton Tucker. Shoots from 12. That's good on the jump shot. 1:37 left in the first half. Here's Simons. Pass to Anthony. Over Morris. Anthony with the bucket. Anthony's got the lead up to 3 now for the Trailblazers.
And love the muscle Anthony brings to the 3 spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside.
Here's Matthews, and it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. We've got 1:08 left in the first half of the game. Hits the three-point bomb. Morris has got his first 3 points of the game.
Wow, Morris is a great stretch 4. Spaces the floor beautifully. You can't lose him out on the perimeter.
Here's Simons. Horton Tucker with the rebound.
It's not easy to keep him from converting those. I mean, the D has to be airtight.
Over to the wing. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Cantor's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Simons, the pass to Anthony. Cantor trying to free himself up. A shot by Anthony, no good. Los Angeles has gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Pass to Simons. And Gasol sends it back.
Wow, trying to challenge Gasol, big-time two-way player. He gets it done on both ends.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Terry. Stats, Coach.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He had 18 points, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. He came in with something to prove tonight after having a very tough outing in their last game. And taking a look at the Lakers, Shaq, what'd you think?
Well, a lot of their points came in transition. They dictated the pace of the game. It was a fast pace. Put the defense back on its heels. I say keep attacking the second half. Do not slow down.
And Kenny, what did you see from Portland?
Well, first and foremost, you got to take care of the basketball, and that means playing with poise, making good decisions, and not giving away any possessions. They did a great job of that in the first half.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See everybody with Kevin Harlan.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Lakers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. On the floor for Portland, Lillard and McCollum are the high-octane guard pair. Robert Covington out there with Jones, and it's Nurkic in at the center filling out the middle. Jones drives in, and it's Jones finishing it off.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
One shot.
And that one falls for Jones. Lakers trail by 3. Schroeder outside. Pass to Kuzma. Gasol deciding where to go with it. Clock at 4. They get a hand on it. Nurkic with it. He's picked up by LeBron. Caldwell Pope against Lillard. A floater and the rejection by James. But they recover it.
And that's a good job of just getting after it on the backboard. Gets them another possession and allows them to run even more clock.
Here's McCollum. And no good that time. Great D that time from Dennis Schroeder. And Nurkic gets it to go.
And the touch Nurkic has inside. I mean, I love seeing him be aggressive. It looked to get his shot from him.
James against Covington. 6 on the shot clock. Lillard against Schroeder. Nurkic with the block. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
Portland leading by 5. inside. It's tipped. Jones. And the layup's good off the glass. Jones has got 5 points in the quarter. Lakers shooting the ball at 42%. James outside. Driving in. Can't cash in from close range.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Lillard attacking. The teardrop falls in. And now a 9-point Trailblazer lead.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
They've been a more cohesive team over this stretch, and that helps account for their lead.
There's the drive, and LeBron throws it down hard.
That's just superb concentration despite getting hit. James is just excellent at scoring through contact.
He's gone 7 of 10 from the free throw line tonight. Los Angeles making a switch here. Harrell's checked in. Free throw, no good for LeBron.
And you look at Robert Covington, first team all defense in 2018, the kind of versatile stopper that every team in the league could use.
Nurkic kicks to Covington. Trailblazers keep it alive.
That's made a huge difference in this game, if you ask me. Their offensive rebounding has been sensational.
There's the pass to Nurkic, and stolen by Harrell. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Harrell a screen on Covington. And LeBron throws it down.
And if you're the defense, what can you do? James is too strong, too focused on these finishes.
And Covington may be not a star, but he's a winning player. We've seen that.
And the perfect example of that 3-and-D role player, can guard 4 or 5 positions and can definitely sling it from outside.
Nurkic kicks to McCollum. Back to Nurkic. Lets the three fly.
Oh, you got to give it up for James. He's a rugged, tough-nosed defender, thanks mainly to his size, his speed, strength, and IQ.
Covington's shot is off. Lakers trail by 5. Ritter passes to Harrell. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Gets the bucket and the foul. It goes on C.J. McCollum.
Well, the scrawny strength, the skinny strength of Caldwell Pope catches defenders by surprise. So good at getting fouled and still finding a way to bury the shot.
And see, Webb, Kentavious Caldwell Pope changing his approach before last season. He knew he wouldn't need to take on as much of a scoring responsibility.
Yeah, and what a team player, G.A. I mean, KCP rededicated himself to defense. He tries to do more with less touches now. And that's the mindset you need to have playing with stars going for a championship. And Caldwell Pope is a guy you cannot leave open at any time. He's just a very good shooter from any spot on the floor.
Covington a screen on LeBron. Here's McCollum. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on LeBron James.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
The Trailblazers have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses. Second free throw, no good. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. Schroeder finds Harrell. Passes it to Caldwell Pope. Over Jones. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. Trailblazers have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far.
Well, that'll get you a pat on the back from your teammate McCollum. Unselfish and aware, picking out the perfect pass.
Schroeder outside. Pass to Kuzma. Now here's Harrell. 11 points in the game. Shot clock at 5. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Knocked loose. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here's a peek at the league's top scorers from a season ago. Damian Lillard third.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
And the pass to Covington. Back to Lillard. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Lays it up and banks it in. Caldwell Pope's got 5 points now in the quarter.
The dribble moves of Caldwell Pope just utterly hypnotizing to watch.
Portland's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Lillard outside. Portland moving the ball around. And here's McCollum for 3.
Can't get anything to fall, but it hasn't gotten him down. I mean, he's still gunning. I guess he's still trying to contribute. But not his best day from three-point range. I mean, just one in the first half and still looking for his first here in half number 2.
Here's Nurkic, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Nurkic has got 10 points.
His individual effort has been outstanding tonight, and it's helped him grab the lead.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Off target with his 3. Portland leading by 4. Lillard outside. And he goes right over Kyle Kuzma and slams it down.
And once Lillard hits the ground running, he's ready to throw it down. The D has got to step in front of him to prevent that.
Now Harrell. He's got 11. Here's Schroeder. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
They based their offense around the three-point shot today, and that was the right move. It's been a huge weapon for them all game.
And also, guys, they take a lot of pride in their ability to rebound the basketball, especially on the offensive end.
First one falls for him. And the Lakers making a change here. Horton Tucker's checked in. And then for the Trailblazers, Carmelo Anthony, he's checked in for Robert Covington. Rodney Hood subbed in for Jones. Schroeder hits them both. McCollum with the ball. He's got 7. Passes it to Nurkic. He dishes it to Lillard. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
I love how Lillard takes the initiative on offense. I mean, he's a creative and talented guard who's been absolutely on fire.
Harrell a screen on Hood. LeBron with it. Now guarded by Nurkic. And it's Harrell missing.
And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game, doing the dirty work down low.
James, the pass to Kuzma. Yep, that one goes. Kuzma's got his second basket of the night.
Well, you see how comfortable Kuzma is from there. I mean, he knows he has the size and touch needed to be effective.
Poke loose. And now the fast break. Schroeder with the ball. Gets that one through the hole, make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
Lillard dishes to McCollum. Lands it from downtown.
You got to know McCollum is looking to fire off the pass. This is why you must play up on.
Lakers trail by 5. Pass to Horton Tucker. Now here's Kuzma. Harold drives in. 5 to shoot. There's Schroeder. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And it's Hood in the corner. Off target from outside. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. Dishes it to Harold. Back to LeBron. From deep. Los Angeles keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Here's Schroeder. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on C.J. McCollum, and this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And going back to his performance at the line last year, guys, 84% as a free throw shooter.
That's good from Schroeder. Morris is checked in for the Lakers. Matthews comes in for James. He makes 1 of 2 that time.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Here's Simons. That shot, no good. Good work defensively by Morris. Lakers trail by 4. Outside Matthews. Driving inside.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Oh, great instincts, relentless. Seems like he's getting to every miss.
Here's Simons. He's defended by Harrell. Hood for 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. And here's Schroeder. 18 points for him. Unloads. Los Angeles with another miss. Trailblazers leading by 4. Here's Simons. And there's the pass to Anthony. Shoots over Schroeder. That one wide left. LA has gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Horton Tucker, the pass to Schroeder. And Cantor pulls it down. And for Portland, their shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. Here's Simons. Cantor with a screen on Schroeder. And he drives in. A nice shot by Simons.
I mean, gritty work in the painted area. He needs to make the most of those chances.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Morris with the ball. Now Anthony defending. Morris passes to Matthews. Battles through traffic and lays it in. 1:19 left to play in the third. Here's Simons. He's got 6. Buries it from three-point range.
But the D didn't do a good enough job on him. He could be an ace when he gets a good look at 3.
Outside Matthews. Pass to Morris. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Harrell kicks it over to Schroeder. Picked by Harrell. Floats it up there for Harrell. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Simons. He's guarded by Schroeder. They set the pick. Knocked away. And stolen by Harrell. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Matthews trying to free himself up, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And this is his third trip to the line tonight. No good on that one.
I like that he's playing with an edge here in the second half. I mean, he didn't get to the line once in the first half.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And he's good on the second. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Simons. And that one drops. Simons has got 11.
He had to battle through some tough shooting problems in the first half. I mean, give him credit. It's been much easier for him in the second.
Schroeder outside.
Oh, and what hustle on defense from Nurkic. I mean, great at staying in place and in knowing scores.
And so it's the Portland Trailblazers holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Terry Stotts had some advice for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Right now, we're making the hustle plays. You getting back and getting a stop. You on the boards, all right? Those energy plays are what got us back. And then we make shots. Keep being aggressive, all right?
Well, and guys like Coach Stotts love seeing hard work, Greg, really encouraging his guys now.
And he should. I mean, they've been hustling out there and finally being rewarded for their effort.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. Caldwell Pope and LeBron fill out the wings. Marc Gasol is out there with Kyle Kuzma, and it's Caruso in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. They get it back. Out to Kuzma. It's Caldwell Pope with the drive. It's good, and there's a block called on the play. He'll get one free throw.
He's been a different player since halftime, coming on strong now.
And that one misses.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Jones, no one around him. Connects from three-point range. Jones has got the lead up to 9 now for the Trailblazers. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. Caldwell Pope outside.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Lillard, the pass to Covington. McCollum finds Nurkic. Nurkic setting the pick for Lillard. And there's the call on James. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
And so here's Portland. 4-3, Covington.
He's done a lot of the little things to help put them in front. I mean, but his offense has not been there for him enough.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
Oh, man, an underrated big man. Nurkic, I mean, his brute strength is intimidating to deal with on both ends.
Both good from the line that time. Lakers trail by 11. LeBron left side. Good D by Covington.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Oh, the sheer size Nurkic possesses is sometimes overwhelming, which is how he gets these fouls.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw missing. And he sinks the second. Lakers trail by 12. James, the pass to Gasol. To the middle. Here's Caruso. And again, no good by the Lakers.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
This isn't like him, and he knows it. The best thing they could do is try to get him more easy looks. Yeah, with no defensive pressure at all, you've got to be able to make that exchange.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Lillard finds Covington. Covington, a screen on Caldwell Pope. And that one's good. Lillard.
His three-point game has been incredible tonight. If he comes even close to repeating his first half performance, it's going to be a crazy game for him.
Here's James. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
Well, even though he's gone ice cold, he keeps shooting. And it's late enough in the game for him to recognize there's some better options.
Trailblazers moving the ball around. And it's Lillard missing. Lakers trail by 15. On the wing, James. Here's Gasol. Sinks that one from the post.
Showing the muscle. Gasol skilled at powering through the contact and finishing.
Covington, a screen on James. They double team McCollum. For 3, Covington. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got 6 assists now in the game. The Lakers have gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. They set the screen. It's Kuzma penetrating. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. And the Lakers making a change here. Horton Tucker's checked in. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Kuzma outside. Good on the three-point shot.
Hard to get into Kuzma's head. Even when you contest his shot, his focus is razor sharp.
McCollum with the ball. He's picked up by James. Lillard from outside. The Trailblazers rebound.
Yeah, just nice hustle there. That work gets them the extra possession.
Strange game for him. Barely made any noise in the first half, and here in the second, he's been everywhere.
Horton Tucker, the pass to Kuzma. Gasol dishes to James. Shot clock at 6. Gasol setting the pick for LeBron. Here he goes. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Nurkic has got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. Here's McCollum. LeBron with the block. Kuzma against Jones. Kuzma outside. And Jones sends it back. They recover it. LeBron, no luck.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Oh, man, an awful display from him so far. But you know he's going to keep working to try to turn it around.
Covington a screen on Kuzma. Here's Lillard, and Gasol sends it back.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
He's having a tough quarter scoring the basketball and able to help them close this gap.
McCollum, no good.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And there's the drive. Horton Tucker, the pass to Kuzma. Passes to Lillard. Got a piece of it. McCollum with the ball. He's picked up by LeBron. Here's Nurkic, and he uses the glass on the layup. Nurkic has got 7 points for the quarter.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Yeah, and it's inexcusable. But all too common. Basketball one-on-one. And the shot goes up, put a body on someone.
Dennis Schroeder's checked in for the Lakers. You have to like what we've seen so far from Damian Lillard.
Look, they can't leave him alone for a second on the perimeter. Not the way he's shooting the three tonight.
Kuzma kicks it over to Schroeder. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And he makes the first. Schroeder hits them both. And so here's Portland. Pass to Nurkic. Outside, Covington. Caldwell Pope against Jones. Takes the 3. Offensive rebound. Nurkic. Good. Nurkic has got 15 points here in the second half.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
LeBron with it. Now guarded by Nurkic. It's stolen by Jones. McCollum left side.
His three-point game hasn't been there for him today, but don't sleep on him. At any moment, he could get his touch back.
Schroeder passes to Kuzma. Lets it go with a three. Second chance shot. Nurkic with the block.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
He kicks to McCollum for three. Sinks the triple. And the Trailblazers lead by 20.
That gives him his second three of the half with 3 total for the game.
Come get it, come get it.
Schroeder surveying the floor. Now, here's Lillard. There's the pass to Nurkic. Nurkic, a screen on Caldwell Pope. And the basket by McCollum.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. This all setting the pick for James. You know, Chris, every season we see teams in a given game or series. They just don't seem to have that same energy. What are some of the reasons teams fall flat?
Well, I think sometimes, the stakes are a little bit higher in the playoffs. The other team is playing hard. Some teams have never gotten to that level before. Some teams, let their guards down at times. Then you try to turn it on, but you're already on the ropes.
McCollum finds Lillard. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Going inside, and that comes off the assist by Jones. Lillard's got 11 in the second half. Now Schroeder. With some arc, he blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Three-pointer, Lillard. The Lakers with the rebound. James has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. That's tipped. Here's McCollum. Oh, he just jams it right over LeBron. Wow.
He's an excellent penetrator. I mean, as soon as McCollum sees a lane, he's all over.
James outside with the drive and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And the first one drops. Chris, you had some great battles with those guys in the 2020 Hall of Fame class, like Kobe Bryant and Tim Duncan and Kevin Garnett. And I know you're going to join them in Springfield in the Hall of Fame soon as well.
Well, thank you, Kevin. I appreciate that. It was an honor playing against these guys. When you think about Kobe and the Mamba mentality, as a friend, you just miss that competitive spirit, and it was an honor to call him an opponent and a friend. Tim Duncan, you had to be prepared when you went up against him and his great Spurs team. And same with Kevin Garnett, just energy and passion, and one of my favorite players of all time. So it was an honor playing against them and an honor to call them friends.
Here's Simons. 6 to shoot. That three off the mark. LA's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Lets it go from the wing. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Here's Simons. 1:51 left in the game. They set the pick.
That's the art of rebounding in a nutshell. Box out, hold your ground, and haul in the miss.
Outside Matthews. Dudley with a screen for Matthews. His three-pointers off the mark. Trailblazers leading by 21.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Trailblazers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Jusuf Nurkic.
Well, the best work he did came on the boards. Nobody could match his intensity. His rebounding played a big role in this win.
And Giles now top of the key. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Simons. Misses the 3. There's 38 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Cook dishes to Dudley.
That's a break for the D right there. I mean, he takes advantage of open looks inside more often than not.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Hood. They get it again. Giles. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. Here is Cook. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks a lot. Dame, you guys got off to a slow offensive start, but came back and got the win. What got going?
It wasn't the prettiest game. We didn't shoot the ball well, but we just had to find ourselves. I think we did a great job of sticking with it. Some shots started to fall and we was able to pull away.
And that ball goes in the basket, everything changes, right? Thanks, Dame. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
You